Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Not only does it give you energy to start a new day, but breakfast is linked to many health benefits, including weight control and improved performance. As the Food and Nutrition Services Department for San Diego Unified School District, our role is to provide breakfast to children without any barriers to ensure they can perform and reach their highest potential. San Diego Unified currently serves more than 30,000 breakfasts each morning across more than 60 schools. We are constantly improving the way food is served at breakfast in the classroom while continuing to comply with the new USDA guidelines for breakfast. Our new Offer versus Serve program is meant to be a more streamlined approach to breakfast and less wasteful in your classroom.
The new Offer versus Serve approach requires a team effort meant to teach students about responsibilities. Teachers should select students to be on a breakfast team that consists of one breakfast sheriff, one trash collector, one food collector, and one or two helpers. The students should earn these positions and can be chosen on a rotating basis. Alternates should also be selected in case of any absences. The breakfast sheriff is expected to arrive to school 10 minutes early when they will need to put on their breakfast sheriff badge. The sheriff will begin their day by going to the cafeteria to retrieve their classroom's rolling breakfast bag. Once back in the classroom, the sheriff should check the provided bi-weekly menu and place the highlighted menu items, plasticware, and wet wipes on the designated service table. The milk and raisins should remain in the breakfast bag for the entire meal period. Everything should be ready to go before the final bell rings.
The breakfast period should be short, but sweet, lasting about 10 to 15 minutes. When students arrive to class, it is recommended they take one of each item from the service table. Students also have the option of taking milk and raisins from the breakfast bag. All students, including the breakfast sheriff, should then return to their desks to enjoy their meal. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and it is important that each student take a complete meal. All students are encouraged to take the menu items that are highlighted on the bi-weekly calendar, the same items that should be placed on the service table. If a student does not want to take the highlighted components, there are other options to complete a meal. A complete meal consists of 2 or 3 components and must include a fruit item, either fruit or raisins or fruit juice. Here are examples of other complete meal options.
During breakfast, teachers have responsibilities too. Teachers can choose how to use their classroom time. Teachers can choose activities such as teaching lessons or watching educational videos. Breakfast can also be a good time to discuss the day ahead with students. When students' bellies are full and their brains are charged with nutrients, it is time for cleanup to begin. When students are done eating, the trash collector should wheel a trash can around the room so each student can carefully place their trash in the can. The can should then be wheeled outside to the designated area. The same team member should also return the empty trash can to their classroom after the first recess. The food collector is responsible for collecting leftover unopened food or drink items. The items should be placed back into the plastic bags they came in, which will then go back into the breakfast bag. Put cold food with cold food and hot food with hot food. As soon as all the food is collected, the food collector should wheel the breakfast bag back to the cafeteria. Cleanup team helpers are responsible for wiping down students' desks or tables with towels that are provided in the breakfast bag. Finally, the breakfast sheriff should take one last look around the classroom to check every student's desk for spills, crumbs, wrappers, or saved food. Students are never allowed to save food.
Another new feature to Breakfast in the Classroom is the data entry tool for breakfast counts. Teachers will now use Power Teacher to enter and submit daily breakfast counts. The instructions are as follows. For regular classrooms, teachers need to log in to Power Teacher, Then click on the fork and knife icon located on the Start page. Next, enter the total count of breakfast served in the Student Breakfast field located on the Submit Lunch Counts page. When complete, click Submit. For combination classes, teachers need to log in to PowerTeacher. Then select one fork and knife icon located on the Start page and select one class to report the total breakfast count. Next, on the Submit Lunch Counts page, enter the combined class total of breakfast served. When complete, click Submit. Submitting the daily breakfast counts at the same time as attendance is highly recommended. Corrections to the daily count must be made on the same day only. All errors must be corrected by the teacher in PowerTeacher. If you teach a combination class, the total daily count can be counted under one class. Also, if a student takes a meal, it counts, regardless of consumption. This concludes our Breakfast in the Classroom video. We hope you will enjoy San Diego Unified Food Services' new Offer versus Serve program. The new buffet-style arrangement should be an overall better breakfast experience, allowing students to get the nutrients they need while preventing food waste and saving valuable classroom time.
Thanks for watching. Please enjoy your breakfast in the classroom.